Hey, what's good, family? This is Ryan Jackson from Ryan Jackson LLC. Hope y'all are having a blessed and wonderful day. Hope y'all are doing well. Hope everything is going good for you by the grace of Allah. Hope that you were able to have a great weekend and a great yesterday, which was Monday. And the likelihood that you're having this one of those days today. Always remember this. Or if you just having one of those days throughout the weekend, yesterday and into the day. Always remember this. Tough times don't last, tough people do. Keep your hope, trust, and faith in Allah God, and He will see you through. I could definitely bear witness to that. So, on last week, y'all president, Joe Biden, Jim Crow Joe, Sleepy Joe, authorized Ukraine to use US long range ballistic missiles in its war against Russia. The war with Ukraine and Russia has been going on close to 3 years now. I think in 3 months it will be 3 years. February 2022, somewhere around that time. Countless lives have been lost. Thousands upon thousands of lives have been lost. Billions of dollars have been spent. Billions, multi billions of dollars by us sending Ukraine money in their war against Russia. I've been saying on here for a couple of years that the United States has become Ukraine's ATM machine. Whenever they want to withdraw, they come. Oh, I want $10 billion today. Doop, 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 doop. Money comes out. Or, like I've said too, that Ukraine is like that crackhead cousin. And the United States, is like, hey, baby, hey, baby, I'm falling on hard times, baby. Yeah, baby, could you break me off $100? But damn, bro, I just gave you. Okay. A couple days later, could you break me off like, $200, baby? If it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have no luck at all, baby. Okay. $500, baby. $500. Could you kick in like 50 more dollars? Hmm, that's crazy. My video froze. Wow. You know what that was about. But yeah, but like I was saying, it's like that cousin. Just keep breaking them off. And it goes on and on and on and on. It never ends. And we've been breaking them off. I saw a news report out of LA that Russia has recruited, and Kim Jong Un has allowed 10,000 North Korean soldiers to assist Russia in its war against Ukraine. 10,000 North Korean soldiers. So now North Korea is involved, and the United States. Not to mention, so is France and Great Britain. Of course, they're allied with Ukraine, like the United States as well. So you have the United States, Great Britain, France, allies of Ukraine, North Korea, allies with Russia, Kim Jong Un. All of these nations have, with the exceptions of Ukraine, all of these nations have nuclear weapons. They could blow the world over 10 times, probably 20 times, destroy the earth. This is alarming. This should be concerning. This should be of concern to us because now is not the time to be playing. Playtime is over. Playtime is over, y'all. We have to be concerned with what's going on. We're on the brink of World War III, which coincidentally enough, World War I and II were on the European continent. Yes, Russia, Ukraine, they're on the European continent. So you have all these nations. We know Iran is going to get involved. Iran has nuclear weapons and they hate the United States. China is going to probably get involved. I hope not, but I don't put anything past Xi Jinping. All these proxy wars, we don't have troops on the ground as of yet. And I hope it doesn't come to that. I'm hoping, I'm not saying Donald Trump is a savior. I'm not saying that by any means. But I'm hoping that he could come and he will just meet with Putin and Zelensky and try to broker peace for the sake of mankind, for the sake of those two nations, for the sake of the people, for the Russian people and the Ukrainian people. I'm sure they want this war to end. Innocent lives are being lost. That's what happened in war. Not only are the combatants killed, but innocent men, women, and children are killed. It's war. Yeah, you had the Geneva Code of Conventions, but no one honors that. Hell, the United States don't even honor it. But we expect other nations to. The greatest hypocrites on earth is this government. I'm going to repeat that again. The greatest hypocrites on this earth are the government. It's the United States government. It just is. Before I go any further, hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, hit that subscribe button so you get notifications whenever I do videos on here. But this is just concerning. I mean, yeah, we could talk about sports. We could talk about Beyonce doing a halftime concert after I believe Ravens Texans game on Christmas. I think that was announced just yesterday. We talked about the Tyson Paul fight, which wasn't a fight. That's because Netflix, Jerry Jones, and both Mike Tyson and Jake Paul got big paydays. So they were the big winners. But we can't concern ourselves with bullshit. Excuse me for saying that, but I have to be blunt. Now is not the time to be pussyfooting around. We're at war. Talking about in the black community too. Because and for the past 2 months, I've been going out in the field and doing God's work, saving some of the 17 million lost souls, lost lamb, and bringing them to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I'm continuing to do it, pushing the final call. So I'm preparing for our people for war. I'm preparing myself for war. And we got to pay attention to what's going on around the world because it affects us. We got to beware. I always say on my videos, for years I've been saying, and I will continue to say, beware and be aware. Beware and be aware. We have to, y'all. We got to watch as well as pray, as well as take action. Not just watch and pray. Oh, well, I'm watching and praying. No, you need to take action too. So you need to do all three: watch, pray, take action. Repeat. Watch, pray, take action. Repeat. Watch, pray, take action. Am I making myself clear on that? Now is not the time to be pussyfooting around, sitting on our asses, praying. Oh Lord. No. But this is scary, but I must say it's concerning because World War III You have six nations that have nuclear weapons, and they all pointed. The allies got it pointed toward the enemies. The enemies got it pointed toward us. Like I said a couple minutes ago, they could blow the world over 20 times. This is not 1945, where we were the only ones who had nuclear powers, where we ended World War II against the war against Japan. We dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. We talking about 80 years later, baby. Modern technology has come a long way since 1945. Now, our enemies have the same capabilities. We're not the bullies on the block any longer. We're just not. The bullies, our so-called enemies, our bullies, they got not the I shouldn't call them bullies, but we're the bully. They see us as the bully. We see them as the enemy. Our adversaries have the same capabilities as we do. We may have the world's strongest military by a bit, but we're not the biggest. We don't scare anyone. And someone will test us. What they say, in order to beat a man, you got to beat the man. Well, is willing to step up. And again, this is the 1945, where we could just flinch and people would just cower. No, it's not that any longer. We flinch, they're gonna flinch back. What up? What up? They're gonna do it right back. And then keep in mind Israel and Hamas. Israel has been trying to take that land over for decades, since 1948, 76 years and counting. Since Israel became a state in 1948, they have been trying to take over that land, Palestine, for 76 years, almost 80 years, y'all. And we have helped them every step of the way since they became a state of their own, an independent state. We have been helping Israel. We've been fighting that proxy war for 7 decades, almost 8 decades. And our country is crumbling. Infrastructure is crumbling. Food is shit. Schools is shit. Economy is in the toilet. I mean, can we afford to be the saviors of the world when we can't even save our country? It's just insanity. We aren't in any position to be the saviors of the world when we're going through hell here in this country. I just said schools are underperforming at record levels. We're graduating kids who can't even read. They can't do mathematics, the basics. But they know their pronouns. They know that a boy know that he ain't a girl. I mean, a boy know that he wants to be a girl. A girl knows that she wants to be a boy. We're teaching them that, but we're not teaching them what they need to know, how to read and write and do basic mathematics. We're eating poisonous food. Yes, I'm guilty of it. Drinking poisonous stuff. Yes, I'm guilty of it. It's crazy out here. We can't afford to be the saviors of the world when we got a lot of cleaning up to do in our house. We got a lot of house cleaning. Our infrastructure is failing. Roads are crumbling. We're in debt. We keep printing up money to give it away to other nations to fight wars. Make that make sense. The value of the dollar is being devalued. It loses its value because inflation. We keep printing money to give it away. I just mentioned a few minutes ago, giving it away to Ukraine. Every time they ask for money, we giving these suckers money. We breaking them off, breaking them off, breaking them off, breaking them off. But they don't want to give us reparations. Oh, we need to study it. We need to study it. Oh, it's going to cost it. Y'all didn't study giving billions of dollars to Ukraine. Y'all didn't study giving billions of dollars to Israel over the last 76 years. Y'all didn't study giving reparations to the Japanese Americans. Y'all didn't study helping Jewish, the Jews out, and the Holocaust didn't even occur here on this soil. It happened over in Europe, but y'all gave them reparations. Make that make sense. The indigenous tribes, y'all didn't study that. Y'all gave them reparations. Here's one for you. The white devils that owned us, the slave masters. That's right, they gave them reparations. Abraham Lincoln gave reparations to white men who owned black people as slaves. The, the District of Columbia, the Emancipation, always get this act wrong. The Compensated Act, oh, I can't, don't even get me going. I always mess it up. I always mess that up. But you can look this up. Abraham Lincoln gives money to slave owners, and it'll come up. It was in 1862 because they wanted to get rid of slavery in Washington, D.C., because that was the nation's capital, and it would be a bad look. So they wanted to get rid of slavery in the nation's capital. So they gave the slave owners in Washington, D.C., $365 or something like that, which was a lot of money in 1862. But they gave them reparations. They didn't have to study that. But when it comes to us, oh, well, we know we got to study it. We got to study it. We have to study it. Okay, whatever. But like I said, I'm hoping that Trump will get us out of this war, proxy war between Ukraine and Russia. Stop giving Ukraine money. This is Biden. He has 2 more months left, and he just wanted to implement something. I have to give. Um, I have to do something for Ukraine. I'll let them use our long-range ballistic missiles against that evil man, Vladimir Putin. Okay, Putin may be evil, but Volodymyr Zelensky is evil too. They're neo Nazis. Putin said as much. I'm at war against neo Nazis, or I'm at war against Nazis. Putin said as much. So you have two evil men going to war against each other. Yes, Putin is evil, but Zelensky is too. And so is America. Our government is wicked and evil. There are no good guys. None. No such thing. But we keep giving them billions upon billions of dollars. Thousands and thousands of lives lost. So hopefully Trump would be able to broker peace between Zelensky and Putin. He has Putin's ear, it seemed like. So maybe he can convince Putin, say, hey, end this war. Zelensky was on the phone with him after he won the election a couple weeks ago. So maybe, he has Zelensky's ear too. Israel and Hamas, that's going to be a tough one because you got the Zionists. They just want that land in Palestine. They have to have it. They've been going at it for decades now. That's a decades long, 76 years since Israel became an independent state. They want they want that land. They want it bad. They gotta have it. I gotta have it. So with Trump trying to broker peace between Israel and Hamas, that's gonna be he won't have his work cut out for him. He definitely will. So we shall see about that one. But Russia, Ukraine, woo, yes. Russia, Ukraine, yeah. I believe, I'm hoping it's been going on 3 years. It'd be 3 years in about 3 months. And like I said, thousands of lives have been lost. Billions upon billions of dollars have been wasted. And for what? Just end this war. Let common sense set in, as well as peace. Let reasonable people end this. Reason has to set in somewhere. War is brutal. Yeah, I know it's a moneymaker. I get it. It creates jobs. But its lasting effects is just devastating more so on innocent people than anyone. War also bankrupts because it costs to rebuild. It costs to rebuild cities and towns and villages, people to get shelter, clothing and food and water, resources. All that costs money. It's easy to start a war, but it's hard to stop it. Easy to get in one, too. So I'm hoping that something will come about in this war between Russia and Ukraine, Israel, Hamas, or just we just get out of it. Just say, you know what? We don't care. Hate to sound cold and heartless. Y'all can both kill each other for all we care. We're not getting involved. You're not getting another dime of our money. Not 1 cent. If y'all don't want peace, fine. Kill each other. But not on our dime. So you have to draw a line in the sand somewhere. But right now we're on the brink of World War III, and that should be concerning to us all. That it just should. Because it's going to affect our economy here. Gas prices, food. It's going to affect a lot here. So just pay attention. Yes, we all want to pay attention to the bread and circuses. We get it, but we cannot focus on that. Playtime is over, y'all. Yeah, we could have some downtime where we watch a sporting event, go to a concert, do whatever. But we could do two things at once. We could chew gum and walk at the same time. We got to pay attention. We can't be so far caught up in entertainment of Hollyweird. We have to pay attention and be watchful, pray, and take action. On that note, I'm gonna hop off of here. I hope you were able to get the gist of what I was saying. I was able to make sense. If so, hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, hit the subscribe button so you get notifications on whenever I do videos on here. And it won't cost you a thing. It won't cost you a thing to do those two things. To hit that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up button. To even share this video, share it as much as possible. Drop your comments below and let me know what you think. I would love to hear it. None of this will cost you a thing. Support your brother. Help me out with my YouTube channel here with the subscriptions and the likes, and help me out with my future projects. Be greatly appreciated. Be greatly appreciated. So please support your brother. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, share this video, share it, and drop your comments. We don't have to agree, but let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable, excuse me. In our disagreements, let's use logic, respect, and facts, not emotion and disrespect. That'll get you nowhere. So, brothers as well as sisters, y'all be safe out here. Beware and be aware. Satan comes to kill, steal, and destroy now more than ever before. I don't care whether you're going to work, coming home from work, dropping your children off at school, picking them up, running errands, whatever the case may be. Beware, be safe, beware, and be aware. I love y'all. Continue y'all support, and I'll talk to you soon. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Assalamu alaikum.